the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Celtics have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Chicago Bulls. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. They've got Bruce Brown. Jordan is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's baddest one, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And for Boston, out in the front court along with Tatum. Derek White is out there with Holiday, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. We take a look at the Celtics. Greg, no doubt, this is a defining moment for them, trying to even things up after 4 games. But if they lose this one, they'll be facing elimination on the road, and that would be dire.
Yeah, and that's why I expect tonight's crowd to be out of its collective mind. The fans in this city love this team. They feel a very close bond with these players. They're the 6th man that has to provide that energy if this series is to be knotted up.
I think you've nailed it. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Releases. And it's Brown that time on the assist by White. Brown's got the opening basket of the game for the Celtics. Here's Brown. Outside, Ball. Brown with the screen on Howard. Back to Brown. And the rejection by Tatum.
There's a cry to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich gets to that corner, and he delivers. Loves that spot on the floor, guys.
White looking around. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Rebounded by baddest one.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
White against Ball. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday with the defensive effort. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass it to Bannister. He dishes it to Ball. From Porzingis.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
It's White on the wing. He's defended by Jordan. It's deflected. Holiday left side. A 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence the crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Porzingis passes to White. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Brown. It's deflected. Now the pass to Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Baddest one. No good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And White kicks to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Five on the clock. And another miss by Boston.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Brown dishes the ball. Pass to Baddest. They can use a bucket. From past the arc. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Takes it inside. It's tipped. Outside Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Pass to Baddest one. Pass the ball. Here's Baddest one. Jordan passes the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Bogdanovich, no luck. Boston's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Porzingis kicks to White. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. It's White on the wing. Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that 3 ball. That's how good he is.
Now here's Jordan. Hasn't made one yet. Brown finds Ball. Back to Brown. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. White, wide open. He fires. Nice open look, but it's no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Derek White. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Now, here's Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Tatum.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now Ball dishes it to Bogdanovich. Here's the screen to the inside. Pushing it up. Here's Holiday. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul, 21, Bogdanovich. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line with 1 shot.
Free throw, good. Holiday. Bulls trail by 7. Now, here's Ball. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Brown with a screen on Brown. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Back to Ball. Jordan outside. On the pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Outside, Ball. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 3 from Tatum. It doesn't go for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ball, the pass to Battister. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Jordan. Brown against Brown. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. And here's White. Still without a basket. Down low. Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Holiday against Ball. It's Jordan on the wing. Over White. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Brown. Brown against Brown. Brown kicks to White. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Battister. Now here's Ball for the 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here is Holiday. 10 points for him. Outside White. No good on that one. Jordan with some nice D. Bulls trail by 6. Passes to Brown. Here's Battister. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Celtics leading by 4. Brown outside. To the paint. The kick out to Holiday. There's the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the baddest one. Toppin comes in for Bruce Brown. Josh Giddey's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Dosunmu in for Michael Jordan. Here's Ball. Here's the pass to Giddey. Fade away. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
From 18 feet away. Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Outside, Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. It's Brown on the wing. He has 7. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Dosumu, trailing by 10. Pass the ball. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's Brown on the wing. Picked him clean. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it to Ball. To the middle. And stolen by Horford. Ball against Brown. Here's Hauser. And the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 7. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Bulls shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. First free throw is good. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Gary Harris comes in for Brown. And the Bulls making a change also. Michael Jordan is checked in for Dosumu. Hits them both. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Harris against Giddey. Pass to Pritchard. Fires from deep. Toppin pulls it in. Bulls trail by 5. Jordan finds Toppin. Ball with it. Guarded by Tatum. Ball feeling it out a bit. There's a good screen. Paxton with it, working on Horford. And the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. There's the triple. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Chicago's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Harris. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
My goodness, how quickly did Gary Harris change ends of the floor when he saw his teammate make that defensive play? Wow.
Outside, Ball. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range. Ball's got 12.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
23.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Dosunmu. Toppin is out there with Jordan. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Claxton in at the 5. On the wing, Giddey. Nothing on the board. Count that bucket.
Yeah, Josh Giddey taking the in-between game because that's what the defense conceded.
The Celtics with the lead. Tatum with it. Inside, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Chicago is won 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. This is it to Dosunmu. Jordan deciding where to go with it. And the layup is good. Jordan's got his first points of the game.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
The pass to Hauser. A 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Jordan against Tatum. Left side, Jordan.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little upfake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Michael Jordan, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Doesn't go for him. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Giddey. Pass to Jordan. Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Puts it up. Lets the three fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Dosunmu. Defense right on him. Jordan inside. Tatum on him. Jordan inside. Guarded by Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. From the top of the key. And that's good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Giddey. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Passes it to Claxton. Power down with both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Tatum looking around. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jason Tatum at the line for 3 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Baddest ones checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Dosunmu. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. There's the pass to Giddey. Goes up to the stripe. From deep, Jordan. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Tatum. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, goes up on the wing. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Giddey finds Jordan. White against Toppin. Back to Jordan. To the right side. Toppin passes the basket. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tatum against Jordan. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Jordan. On the wing, Giddey. He kicks it to Toppin. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Pass to Jordan. And it's Giddey in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Jordan sets the screen for Giddey. Second shot opportunity. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jordan.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
White against Jordan. Shot, high post. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
To me, this is when Derek White is at his most dangerous. When the jumper is falling, it opens up the other aspects of his game.
Now, Jordan. He has 6. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Boston making some changes. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pritchard. The Bulls also changing it up. Brown comes in for Toppin. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. The Celtics working the ball around now. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. Passes it to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Jordan. Brown finds Porzingis. Boston needs to get off a shot. White. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Chicago calls timeout.
Make some order for them. Come on, fans, let's hear it for Celtics Entertainment.
Bulls trail by 4. The pass to Battister. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Battister's got his second basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Tatum. From the arc. Rebounded by Battister. Battister's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Ball. Brown sets a screen for Ball. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Boston has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Tatum with a screen on Brown. Right the pass to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Fades away. Inside. Tatum.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
Brown sets a screen for Ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. Brown kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Brown. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside, White. Back to Porzingis. Sinks that one from the post. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Kristaps Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Pass to Battisti. Brown against Bogdanovich. Shoots over Brown. And the Bulls with another miss. Boston leading by 6. From 18 feet away. Rebound by the Bulls. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Jordan. Here's Battis one. Ball finds Jordan. Outside Bogdanovich. It's up a 3. Rebound Boston.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Brown the pass to Jordan. The kick out to Brown. Shoots over White. And it's Brown missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
In by Porzingis. Tatum wide open, he fires one. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jordan dishes to Brown. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ball. Jordan against White. No good from Jordan.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Porzingis passes to Holiday. Here's White into the lane, and White with the stuff.
Off the dribble drive slash. Derek White, boy, I'll tell you what, taking no prisoners on that finish.
Chicago calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Battis one. The kick out to Brown to stop the drought. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Brown's got 6.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
White against Ball. It's White on the wing. He has 7. The kick out to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Giddey. Outside Holiday. Chicago grabs the miss. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Giddey. Here's Baddest one, guarded by Horford. Baddest one passes the ball. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
White against Ball. There's Brown with the 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing here by 8. There's the pick. Passes it to Baddest. Porzingis comes with the double team. Ball kicks to Bogdanovich. White against Ball. Giddey sets the pick for Ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics leading by 8. Pass to White. Bogdanovich against Brown. Porzingis high post. Shoots over Brown. Porzingis can't hit. Chicago has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Ball against White. Outside, Ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
The Bulls shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Ball.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Ball against White. And shot on the way. And he hits the jump shot. White's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Ball against White. Pass to Giddey. Back to Ball. Screen on White. Ball, the pass to Brown. And he gets it to go. Brown's got... his 3rd basket of the night.
And Ball just threads the needle extremely well. Fits it through tight spaces with force. I just love his ability to facilitate.
Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for Red.
Thanks for joining us for Game 4. At the half, some ground to make up for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, the obvious problem is the perimeter defense, and it's not all their fault. Sometimes the team just gets hot, but at the same time, at some point, you have to force shooters to put the ball on the floor and beat you some other way.
It's a conundrum. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, some would look at this game as a must-win in the series. What are the keys to getting it done?
For me, Ernie, it's all about protecting the ball, treating every possession like it's your last.
And defensively, you got to be extra hungry. Chase down every rebound and keep constant pressure on the shooters.
Good tips from the experts.
Oh, when no one's an expert, Ernie.
I am.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
To have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
On the front court along with Tatum. Derek White is out there with Holiday, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Tatum setting the pick for White. Pass to Tatum. Holiday against Jordan. Shoots over Jordan. Out to White for three. And the Celtics another three.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Brown outside. Dishes the ball. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Celtics leading by 11. Tatum passes to Brown. Right side Holiday. White finds Brown. Fires the three. Rebounded by Baddest One. Baddest One's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball against Holiday. Outside, Ball. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Holiday against Jordan. No good from outside. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Baddest One. Baddest One's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Ball. Good D by Holiday. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Passes to Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bogdanovich has got 9.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get 1 to fall.
And White kicks to Porzingis. Tatum against Ball. The flush by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
White against Jordan. Outside, Ball. From deep three-point land, another three for Chicago.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Celtics leading by 7. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Tatum on the wing. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Jordan dishes the ball. To the paint. Here's baddest one. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Tatum setting the pick for White. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 7. Now, here is Jordan. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the pass to Ball. Front pass the arc. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Ball's got 21.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Tatum against Ball. Takes a 3. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
White against Jordan. A shot. Baddest one. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here is Brown. He's got 16. To the inside. Out to White. Back to Porzingis. Fires for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 5. Pass the ball. Pass to baddest one. Here's Jordan. And that one, good. Jordan's got 11 points.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
White against Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Over Jordan. And it's Brown missing. For Chicago, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And he's got it all working for him tonight. Holiday's effort level and energy are off the charts.
Ball against Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
First team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And he can't get the first one. Al Horford is checked in for Drew Holiday. And Chicago also making a switch. Giddey's checked in. And he's good on the second. Brown with it. He's got 16. Outside, Horford. Kicks it to White. Here he goes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Just a little quick burst by Derek White. Too quick off the drive.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. Giddey against White. Horford with the screen on Giddey. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Jordan against White. Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. Here's baddest one, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Brown against Jordan. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
Good job there. Jordan getting him in transition, and he does so much, you almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
Jordan against Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Jordan. Here's Brown. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 5. He kicks it to Ball. Back to Bogdanovich. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Giddey. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Giddey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
White against Giddey. White the pass to Tatum. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Drains the three-pointer. White's got 16.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
the ball. To the middle. Here's Baddest one. 10 points for him. The dish to Jordan. A three from Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside, White. Tatum against Ball. Into the lane, Tatum. Excellent D there from Ball.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Horford against Giddey. Back to Ball. Chicago making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the baddest one, and it's Toppin in for Michael Jordan. Celtics leading by 6. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Give it up once again for your Celtics Entertainment.
Here's White. 16 points for him. Horford finds White. And stolen by Giddey. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Giddey's got 4 points this quarter. For Boston, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ball. Brown fires. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
Now Ball. Major points for him. Pass to Claxton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now here's Brown. Wide a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Brown. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
They set the pick. Bogdanovich against Brown. Now here's Ball. D right on him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Osumu, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Boston leading by 6. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Hauser. Brown outside. Takes the 3. Hauser misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here is Dosunmu. Left to play here in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Claxton, and he stops it with On a pass to set him up.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
This is it to Brown. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete, love it.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Jaylen Brown at the line with one shot.
Free throw good from Brown.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Here's Dosunmu. Oh, good with the triple. Celtics leading by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Horford. On the wing, Brown. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Ball with it. Fires the three. No good that time. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
Now recognizing that it's a long game, his team can come back.
Kevin, they absolutely can, but it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
We're with you again as our round one coverage continues. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. They've got Jordan. Nicholas Claxton out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Giddey in at shooting guard. And the first one at the line is good. And so Tatum nails them both. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Down by 12. Jordan outside. Over Tatum. Almost, but it rolls out. Boston shooting at 51%. Really solid. Now the pass to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. From deep. Knocks down the three ball. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
On the wing, Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Claxton.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Giddey. Over Tatum. Off target from the wing. Celtics leading by 13. Here's Pritchard. Horford the pass to Hauser. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Now here's Dosunmu. Defense is right there. Toppin sets a screen for Giddey with the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Got a piece of it. It's 2-on-1. Jordan the pass to Claxton. Now here's Giddey, guarded closely. Pass to Dosunmu from downtown. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Pritchard. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Back to Tatum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
Derek White's checked in for Boston. Bogdanovich is checked in for Chicago.
At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line with 1 shot.
Jordan. Here's the pass to Claxton. Now here's Bogdanovich beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Here's Pritchard. Giddey defending. Here's Tatum. the back rim, no good. Bulls trail by 11. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now here's Giddey. They set the screen. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovic. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
Throw good, Bogdanovic.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
Pass to Tatum. Fires from the wing. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Giddey. To Claxton. He dishes it to Bogdanovic. A 3-ball. Passes it to Giddey. Now Bogdanovic. Guarded by Tatum. Now here's Giddey. T right on him. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Tatum down low. Jordan on him. Boston again missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Giddey, no one around him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. Now a timeout called by Boston. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery.
Put your hands together and welcome to Center Court, Celtics Entertainment.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Pritchard. The pass to Brown. Three-pointer. No good that time. Jordan with some nice D.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked them down since.
Here's Bogdanovich. The step-back jumper is good. Now just a three-point Boston lead.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Jordan against Brown. To the middle. Out to White. Trying to get something going. Busted. No good that time either.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Giddey. Bogdanovich against White to tie it up. Another three for Chicago.
That's his fifth triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Pritchard. Giddey defending. Pritchard passes to White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Toppin. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pritchard passes to Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And he knocks down the first one. Zingas, he's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Pritchard. Chicago also making some changes. Baddest ones checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bruce Brown comes in for Toppin. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. And so he makes both from the line.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Brown with a screen on Holiday. Here's Ball. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Yeah, got to respect the mid-range game of ball. When he gets a little space to shoot, he quickly can get it off.
Porzingis inside. He's covered by Brown, and that one is good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there. Just calmly rises and fires.
Ball with it. Passes it to Battister. This is to Bogdanovich. Over Brown. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Chicago, Bruce Brown, along for 2.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Jason Tatum. David.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. And for a team currently in the midst of this brutal first-round series, this is really bad timing. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And that one falls for White.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And both free throws good for White.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Jordan against White. They set the pick. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Ball against White. And the pass to Holiday. And they double up Brown. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands, ready on the catch.
Here's Baddest one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
One for the Bulls. Bogdanovich. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Screen by Porzingis. Get the shot. And it's Brown missing. Chicago has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. That's the baddest one. Ball to take the lead. Sinks the 3-pointer. Ball's got 14 points now in the second half.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
White against Ball. Porzingis inside. Shoots over Brown. Porzingis can't hit. Chicago leading. Left side, Ball. He can't hit that time. Holiday with the defensive effort. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Horford with the screen on Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Now Ball. Over in the corner, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And White kicks to Brown. And they double up Brown. Right side, Porzingis shoots the 3. Connects from 3-point range. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 17 rebounds. Chicago trailing here. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Brown. Brown against Bogdanovic. Deep 2 from Ball. Jordan wide open. A 3-pointer, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Brown kicks to Horford. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Baddest one's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Bogdanovic, that's for 2. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Holiday. Rebounded by Baddest one. Baddest one's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Ball gets double teamed. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Rebound by the Celtics. And here's Porzingis. There's the dish to White. Jordan with the steal. And Jordan throws it down.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Outside, White. Outside, Porzingis launches a 3. A shot missing. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Yeah, exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 3. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. White finds Brown. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Baddest one.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. Largely a no-show right here.
Ball against Curry. Outside Jordan. Jacks up a 3. It from downtown. Jordan's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly. And
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Twenty seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Trifecta!
Well, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Shooting for Chicago, Michael Jordan, 2 shots.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Brown the pass to Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Drew Holiday, third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Bulls, Bruce Brown, 2 shots.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Outside, Porzingis. There's the 3. It's money from deep.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.